All right, guys, roll number two. Roll number two of this penny box. And this sweet scent popped out. This sweet scent popped out. From the back, I was just like, oh, that could be a 50s. Turned it around.
I found it.
Turned it around. Yes, my helper, Dara, from Acoustics with Dara. Make sure you go subscribe to the awesome channel and awesome singer and guitarist that she is. We found a 1936. I've noticed that it's becoming increasingly harder to find 30s wheat scents, so getting one in the second roll gives me high hopes for this box. That being said, let's get on with the box. All right, guys, roll number 3, and we have come across our first 2009. Pretty nice condition. It is the Lincoln Formative Years. If I find a lot of them, I probably won't cover all of them, but I might cover the next 2 or 3 just to keep you updated, and then I might not film them. But for now, I'll be filming them, and we just have and then we have a really nice 1964D that might upgrade the album, and that 1936 wheat scent. Let's get some more finds. All right, guys, roll number 4, and we have another 2009 Philadelphia. This one is the birth year. So like I said, I find a lot of these. I'm not going to film them, or all of them at least, but we have 2 for the board. They are ones that I keep because they are lower mintage. So hopefully we can get some more because they are cool. They have different reverses. And as you can see, we already have 2 of the 4. So as we move on to the rolls, let's hope for some good pennies. Roll number 5. Just edge hunting for a couple seconds, and I saw this edge, and that's a Canadian edge. I believe this is a Canadian penny from the 80s. Yes, 1989. Very corroded on the front, but you can tell on the back that that's a 1989. So our first foreign of the box. So far, we only have 130s wheat penny, and I'm with you guys right now, so I'm just gonna lay out the roll, see if we have anything. Wheat's not there, and I don't see another one. Yeah, so wheat's not there. We'll take a look at this together. This is our second wheat scent of the box. What can it be? And is that a lamination error? That might be a lamination error. I'm not sure. Front side, 1946. But the back has something that looks like a lamination error. And let me show it to you closer under the scope. Is that damage or is that a lamination error? Or a strike through? I think that's a lamination error. That's pretty cool, guys. That's a big lamination error as well. You guys let me know in the comments. I will 100% put this to the side, put it in a flip. I will email my coin friends, people in the coin community I know, to ask. But I'm pretty sure that that's a lam error. Pretty cool. Mint error, wheat penny on the board. All right, guys, roll number 8, and we have another foreign coin, but this is not Canadian. It is 1996 Barbados. Ooh, that's a cool find. Never found one of these before. 1 cent, and it has like a trident on it. I think that's what you call it. That's really cool. It's got a really neat design. Some cool toning as well from 1996. The year my brother was born, actually, so I'll give this to him. Great find. Really cool find with the trident on the back. That'll go in my foreign collection. Roll number 9, guys, and this could be a pretty good box. I just flattened out the roll, And I see myself a wheat ear right behind a pretty nice 1963. I do collect copper. That's how much copper I have so far. But more importantly, the sweet scent. We will find out the date. It has a nice patina in 3, 2, 1. 1952. Just a 50s. But not bad at all. It is a wheat scent. I do love myself some wheat scents. So that will go into my wheat scent collection. I will bring you guys back if we have any finds. Guys, roll number 12. And I slowed the coins down. And we have a reverse facing wheat scent. It is a 1958 Denver. Just a baby, but it is a wheat scent. And you cannot get mad at that. Roll number 15. And we have an obverse facing cruddy wheat scent. 1957 out of Denver. Another wheat scent to the board. So right now, we have 5. And that was only our 15th roll. Roll number 18, ladies and gentlemen. And on the 1998 to 2000 pennies, you can look for a wide AM variety, which is the AM in America are far apart when they're supposed to be close together. I put a 1998 under their scope, not the best condition. But we indeed have a 1998 wide AM. And if you can't tell by the A and the M, you can always go down here to the FG and it will be almost touching the building when usually it's a little bit off and there's a big space between the F and the G. So we just found a 1998 wide AM. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead and put this wheat scent down there. I'll go ahead and flip that up at the end. Awesome find. Haven't found one of these before. I found a couple 2000 wide AMs, but that's before I started the channel. So glad I could get this on camera with you guys. Let me pull it up on PCGS to show you just about how much it's worth. So we have it pulled up here. I'm just gonna go ahead and zoom it up a little bit. You can clearly see that the A and the M are a bit far apart. That FG is close to the Memorial building. If we go down here to the price guide, mine is definitely not MS61 or MS60. I would say mine is about AU53 to AU58. So maybe a $5 to $10 coin range. It's pretty good for a penny, pretty good return on it. But that's why I coin roll hunt. So that's a pretty good find. Haven't found one of these in a while. Or actually technically ever, but I haven't found a wide AM variety in a while. Good to find one. Let's get some more goodies. Roll number 21. Flatten it out and we have a Canadian. Looks a bit older. 1996 is the year, so not going to be a young head, but it's still a Canadian and a American penny roll. Pretty cool 3 foreigns on the board. I'll bring you guys in if we have any finds. I bring you guys in because roll number 23, and we are gonna have a wheat scent. And that one's pretty nice. It's a pretty nice one. It has some red left. Probably gonna be a 56 or a 57, maybe a 58. No? It's a 52. It's a very nice 1952 Philadelphia. Probably gonna upgrade in the album. But for now, that's our 6th wheat scent. Can't get mad at that. Roll number 24 again. And I see me a Wheatie. From the back, looks like it's just gonna be a 50s or 40s. Yes, in 1946 Denver. We got another one. This one is the one that has that strike through, so I'm gonna just keep that to the side. But another 1946 Denver. Roll number 25. I didn't even notice, but we have a Canadian ender. And this one is from 1972. Again, not a young head. Those start in 1964. And I believe they end in 1953. Or they start in 1953 and end in 1964. Haven't found a young head in an American box in a while, but I have been finding some Canadians. It's a nice find, and hopefully we can find some more. By the way, we are halfway through the box exactly, so hopefully we can pull out a weed scent in the next 25 rolls. Roll 26, and we are going to have our 7th weed scent. Again, looks pretty new. 1944 wheat penny. Roll 31, guys. We have another weed scent back. Pretty nice. I think it even has some nice little mint luster left. 1951 Denver. And there is a little bit of red around the date. Good find. Let's get some more. Roll number 33, guys. Just opened it up, and again we have that sort of different edge. I think the 12-sided edge, which usually means it's a Canadian. In this case, it does mean that. 1982 Canadian. There's our foreigns. While I have you guys with me, I'm just gonna flatten out the roll a little bit. See if we have any wheat pennies. No, but that is just a 1959. I only keep those for the copper content. Don't see anything, but if I have something, I will let you guys know. Roll 35, and we don't have a weed scent, but those rolls said, I'm gonna give you something else. A 2004 Canadian, not copper, just steel, but still, it'll go into my collection. It's our 5th Canadian and 6th foreign on the box. Roll 36, so we got another wheat scent. This one's another 50s, but it's a 53 San Francisco. Very nice. You got a San Francisco minted penny. Don't think it's a better date. Not a semi-key or a key date, but definitely will check it against the album. Trying to get away from me, little bugger. Definitely will check it against the album. But for now, that's another 50s wheat scent, and especially one out of San Francisco. All right, guys, roll number 39, and we have our first 2022 penny. For some reason, it's in really bad condition, and I'm not gonna keep it, but it's the first 2022 penny. That's pretty cool, but I'm just gonna send it back to the bank. Roll number 45, guys. We got a wheat penny facing us. That's gonna be a 1950-60 in pretty nice shape. Just has some dirt on it, but otherwise that is pretty nice shape. Let me go put that there. Where did I see? Yeah, I also saw another wheat penny. It's probably another 50s. No, 47 Denver. It's a pretty nice 40s penny. And I also saw a Canadian. 1979. And I know that on the 1979 there's like double numbers that you can check for. And yeah, that's that variety. So we just found like a doubled 9. You can really see that in the 9 there. Pretty cool. I'll add that to my Canadian collection, definitely. And this roll was like, we have this box hasn't given you a wheat penny in a few rolls, so we'll make that up for you. So we have a couple more wheat pennies for the board, and our 6th Canadian. All right, guys, we're done with that penny box, and it was a good one. Our oldest wheat penny was in 1936, and in 1944, excuse me, 2 1946 Denvers, and again, this was the one with that possible strike through in the back. And then we had a really nice 1947 red brown, good detail. A really nice 1951 Denver, a 1952, and a really nice 1952. Then we got 1953 out of San Francisco, a decent 56, 57, and a 58. It's 58, right? Yes, 58. Then we got 3 possible upgraders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 2009s. I'll be keeping all of those. We got a total of 6 Canadians and 7 foreigns, one being that really cool Barbados. Nice color to it too with that trident. And then we got that 1998 wide AM. Oh, I love seeing that wide AM on anything other than 1992s. So that's our wrap up. I will most likely be adding these to the album, or upgrading them, and also upgrading this one as well. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching, and I hope to see you in our nickel hunt.